Today my topic is why investing is the best way to get rich. Why investing is the best way to get rich. I will be sharing with you wisdom from my book or the knowledge I gathered. This knowledge I gathered over the last 5 years doing my master's in distributed computing, master's in computer science at the University of Nairobi, Chiromo campus. I will read. I'm quoting Robert Hagstrom, 2005. Buffett argues that it is good practice to invest in a company you understand, so that you can be able to follow its activities with ease. It is then possible to know whether a company is doing well or not. Without such powerful information, you are like a man walking in the dark. You can easily land on a ditch. The idea of buying stocks without understanding a company's operations functions is not healthy. It is a disaster waiting to happen. It is paramount that an investor should understand the company's operating function, the products, and the service that a company sells to the public. Buying stocks and companies is a big moat. Kenyans rush to buy Eveready, Mumias Sugar Company, Home Africa, Deacons, Transcentury, among others, Yana Tires or Firestone, among others during the IPO. What they failed to know is that these companies didn't have a good moat, or rather some of them didn't have a good moat. They didn't have a competitive edge. They weren't the market leaders. Soon, Kenyans learned, albeit painfully, that such companies are best avoided. Warren Buffett advises investors to buy franchises, companies with a big moat. For example, in Kenya, we have a company that has a good moat. It's like a piranha that is able to drive away competitors. That company is Safaricom. In 2008, when Safaricom came for the IPO, the share was going for 5 shillings. 12 years later, the share is going for 30 shillings. Safaricom has a product called M-Pesa. That product has been able to give the company a big competitive edge that other companies, other telecom communication companies like Airtel, Telecom, have not been able to match. Why should you invest? And why is investing in the stock market the best investment you can make? Why is investing in the stock market the best way to get rich? One, you can do stock market investing in your spare time. Unlike businesses that you do full time and you are there and you have to pay rent, you have to pay city council fees, and if you fail, the auctioneers come for you. Over the last 2 or 3 years, I've seen a lot of businesses close down. The business environment is very tough. During this corona period, things are even worse. Some businesses do import and export, and during import, they want to avoid paying taxes. And what happens? KRA will come looking for you. The EACC, the anti-corruption, will come looking for you. DPP will come knocking at your doors. DCI will come looking for you. Why should you suffer if you're a small-time investor and you want stress-free investing? I invite you to try in the stock market. I will teach you the lessons that I've learned over the last 15 years, the experience I've gained investing, losing, making money. But now, armed with the knowledge I have from my master's classes, will teach you to be rich. Together we shall grow. But I don't want you to grow alone. I want you to share this video with your friends. There's a share button right here. First you subscribe, then you share the video with your friends. There's also a share button there. You can share it on Facebook, you can share it on Twitter, you can share it on Telegram, Instagram, and any other place, TikTok, you name it, Snapchat, LinkedIn. The advantage of sharing is that you will not grow alone, and I will not grow alone. The other advantage is that you have somebody who will keep you accountable. The other advantage is, unlike our parents, you will get rich if you follow the information I'm sharing with you. This is the stock investment school where you pay 0 shillings. The only school fees you pay is you subscribe and share with your friends. You know what? Our parents also lived in the city. They worked. I don't know about your village, I don't know about your parents, but my parents worked in Nairobi and they retired, not rich. Every year I visit the village. My village in Siaya, Alego, Karapol. I walk around in the village, talk to old men, talk to young men, and mostly old men. Hear their stories, and old men have very good tales. They tell you how they used to live in the city. There were not so many buildings then. Things were very good. But these guys invested virtually nothing. I don't want you to fall in that trap. That's why I'm telling you to invest in the stock market. Robert Kiyosaki in his book says, as rich dad often said, the truly rich get rich at home and in their spare time. He also said, it is not your boss's job to make you rich. That is your job. And now, I'm here to help you. In this school, in this channel, we will be investing in the stock market. We will be choosing good stocks to invest in, stocks that can give us 10% return per month, 20% return per month. In a year, that is almost 240 returns. In a year, we should double our money. Our aim is not to save. Our aim is to save, double your money. If you begin with 100,000, the end of the year, you double it to 200,000. The other year, 2 years later, 200,000, you double it to 400,000. After 3 years, you double the 300,000 with 400,000 to 800,000. Then you double it after 4 years to 1.6 million. Then you double it to 3.2 million. That is how we are going to grow. And that is what I want you to do. This channel is for those who want to double their money in the stock market, who want to multiply their money in the stock market. Let's take, for example, I've told you of Safaricom. That was selling for 3 shillings, sometimes in 2009, and now it's 30 shillings. I've multiplied 10 times. In the international market, we have stocks like Amazon. In the year 2001, it was selling for $2. As of August 2020, Amazon is selling for $3,300. It has multiplied more than 5,000 times. In Kenya also we have such companies. Equity Bank. Equity Bank came to the stock market via introduction. Equity Bank was selling at 70 shillings. After some 5, 6, 7 years, Equity Bank was selling 10 times the money, from 70 shillings to 840 shillings. Then they did a stock split. So one share, they divided it 10 times, one for every 10. So the stock market was no longer 840 shillings, but it was 84 shillings. From there, the market has not been, the market has been bearish. So the stock has gone down in price. Currently it's selling at about 38, 37 shillings. The stock market is where you get rich by trading in your spare time. Unlike other jobs, like those working in the informal sector, the juakali, there are some tough jobs out here, like pulling a handcart, or burning charcoal, or loaders, carrying heavy loads from one place to another, or even some office jobs, very difficult. You have bosses who are breathing fire on your neck. You have moody colleagues. Some office colleagues can be very moody, giving you very tough times, gossiping. The office environment can sometimes be very difficult. Do you want to work there for 30 years? No. If you can double your salary, triple your salary, quadruple your salary by investing in the stock market, you can quit, retire young, retire rich. And in this channel, we'll begin with 100,000. If you don't have money in your CDS account, please do load money in your CDS account. You only need a passport photo, 2 passport photos, and an ID, and a stockbroker. Go to nsc.co.ke and get a list of 30 plus stockbrokers. We will learn how to double our money. If you have little money, less money than 100,000, you can begin with what you have, even 1,000, even 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. And we will learn to grow with time. We will learn to grow our cash over time. And as we learn to grow our cash, we will be getting richer and richer and richer. And we will be able to do what? Retire young and retire rich. That is our aim. We should do this in the next 5 or 10 years. We should not be working for 30 years, 40 years. No, we should enjoy and do other things. We should enjoy, travel and tour the world. Do what you love. If your job is what you love, then you can do your job. But if you have other things that you wish to do, that you wish to accomplish, then you can go and do it. My aim is to make you rich, not poor, like our parents and the old men in the village. The life they are facing is not the life I want you to face. But you know what? We have a saying, like father like son, like mother like daughter. If we don't invest, if we don't multiply our money, if we don't increase our earnings by investing in the stock market, we run the risk of being poor, like our elders in the village. I don't want us to do that. Asanteni sana. Bye-bye. Adios. Uriti. Wanere. Erokamana. Please subscribe and share in 10 Facebook groups. Share in Twitter. Share on Snapchat, LinkedIn, TikTok, and all these other places, and WhatsApp. Remember to share with your church friends. Remember to share with your friends. We need to get rich as a group. I have so much to share with you, having read 100 plus books on the stock market, having read 100 plus journals. I'll be combining what's happening in the academia, what's happening in the industry, what the writers, people are saying, book authors on the stock market are saying, and my experience. And together we shall be rich. Thank you.